Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio edition, the edition that is strictly focused on helping you to manifest. We do that by improving your imagination. And we do that by simply doing an audio version. You will see on the screen this one picture. That's it. There's no movement. That's so that we keep distractions down to a bare minimum. Visual things, especially when you are in a 2D room, which you are right now looking at a screen. That's two-dimensional. When you get visual activity on a screen in 2 dimensions, they take away your imagination because you have to become a spectator, not a participator. You have to watch what's on the screen. You are surrendering your imagination. If you were walking outside somewhere, that's different. That's 3-dimensional. And you blend the audio, the visual, all the sensory things, and you blend them together in a package because you are a participator, not a spectator. And that's the difference. I want you to mentally participate in this. I want to inspire you. That's the goal of this reading, is to inspire you, to leave you with some sort of a positive feeling, positive message, positive. You're just positive. You're empowered. So that's the goal of this reading, to help you manifest by inspiring you. That helps your imagination. So, with that said, you see what you see in front of you? We have 2 rows of cards. Bottom row, middle card, starts it off for us. It's the oracle card of yin. People are familiar with yin yang, day, night, soft, hard, heat, cold. That's really kind of the principle. It's oppositions. But in the combining of those opposites, you get the complete experience. And so in this situation, we're calling for the complete experience, but in a non-obvious way. It's soft. It's yin. It's not yang, where you come on full force. Not that at all. It's more feminine. Still going on, still plenty of activity, just not obvious. Sometimes people confuse that, and it can be, depending on the situation. But for this point, to helping you manifest, yin is as active as yang. The difference is, are you aware of it? Can you see it? Or is it kind of invisible, going on behind the scenes? And in this case, it's going on behind the scenes. And I got to tell you, I have done a lot of tarot readings in my lifetime. This one is, it's kind of a new experience for me, because if you look at the screen, look how many swords cards there are. On the bottom, there are 2. On the top, there are 4. So out of 10 cards, 6 are swords. What that tells me is there's a case of stinking thinking going on. You are battling with something in your life right now, and it is eating you up inside. May not be anything anybody sees. After all, we're talking about yin energy. But boy, it is bubbling and boiling inside of you. You are confused. You're almost lost because your brain is scrambled. Too much input, too many options, too many variabilities, and you're constantly thinking about it, constantly thinking, how do I do this? How do I do this? How do I? Now, just in general, you take a look at the world today, and that could explain everything on the screen here. Everything is changed, and for no reason other than to make it tougher or more difficult. There's no positive out of any of it. There's no good that comes out of any of it. It's just pressure, pressure, pressure. We're going to change for the sake of change because the people who are in power want to keep you confused. That is their goal, to keep you confused, to have you battle inside of your head rather than battle with them. That's the difference. So there's some area of your life, some aspect of your life that is just, man, you can't find up from down, in from out. It is just, and you think about it, and you think about it, and you think about it, or what you're thinking about a certain thing is wrong. And you know it is, but you can't stop yourself. So let's begin. Bottom row, all the way to the left, three of swords. Something has broken your heart. Because the swords, again, are things that you think, your beliefs. And the three of swords says you feel betrayed. There's sorrow here. There's heartache here. The information that you've been given and how you're thinking about it is absolutely breaking your heart. Almost to the point of giving up. Almost to the point of giving up. Because I just can't figure it out. And the more I think about it, the more just complicated it gets. And it's kind of circular thinking. You're not breaking out of the box. You're not being given the choice. All the information you're being given, and I mean all of it, is a lie. It's out to manipulate you. And you know that you're being manipulated because you're feeling betrayed. Three of Swords, feeling betrayed. The information, the thoughts around you are killing you. Next card over, Seven of Pentacles. I like this in this position. Seven of Pentacles, it talks about patience. Talks about evaluating. You are looking at what's important to you or what has been important to you right now. Maybe several things, maybe one thing in particular. Well, you know, I was told even as a little kid that this was always such a good idea, and now I'm finding out it's baloney. It's actually hurting me. They lied to me. So the Seven of Pentacles is reacting in a very yin way to the Three of Swords, the broken heart, the betrayal. You're sitting back now going, okay, so what the hell do I believe in? Why do I believe in it? Is it just because they told me? That's not good enough anymore because it doesn't feel good. And I know it's wrong. So what do I do? How do I reevaluate everything? And this alone gets to be overwhelming. It's almost like everything you are thinking about in this particular area, it comes up, dead end. You can't go anywhere. You can't find a hole. You can't see the light. You just, man. It's overwhelming. Like I said, almost to the point of you giving up. However, final card, bottom row. You know inside of you. And that's why I want to inspire you in these readings. I want that little light to shine in your spirit. Maybe small, but I want you to feel it. I want you to see it. I want you to know it. You can do the Four of Wands, the 11-11 card. You can do the Four of Wands. You can be plugged into a life of harmony, of peace, of excitement, enthusiasm, feeling that, doggone it, I am living my life. I'm not living it for somebody else or by somebody else's whim. I'm picking and choosing, for good or bad, I'm picking and choosing consciously what I want in my life. The problem is that my conscience isn't really working very well right now. Let's go up to the top row. This is where I got to take a breath. Four Swords cards up top. Are you serious? Man. So what do we got here in the top? Got the Eight of Swords, got the Nine of Swords, got the Ten of Swords. Jeez. And let's complete the poker hand. You got the Page of Swords. Thank God for the Page of Swords. Pages always change the storyline, and this storyline needs to be changed because with the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords, your thinking is so far from what your potential is. It's amazing. You know it, but you can't do a damn thing about it. Or at least it seems that's the case. But the Page of Swords shows up. Pages always change the storyline. Always, 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 always. Page of Swords promises that you're going to figure this thing out. It may come as a little point of inspiration, maybe in a conversation, or maybe just illumination. One day the thought, if I... ... Page of Swords says all of this mental misery is going to come to an end, or it can come to an end. And here's your ticket. The final card up top, middle card, vice versa card. It is the devil. It is the devil within you and me. There is a kind of bondage that you're dealing with right now. It may be, I was always told that this is how you're supposed to live, that these were the valuable things in life, and that this is what I should go for, this is how I should live my life, and and I'm finding that's all baloney. It's all baloney. It's no good. It's a lie. It's hurting me, actually. That initial information for many, many people is just overloading them to the point where they're numb. They can't act. They can't move. They can't even think their way through anything anymore. They're just existing because they are addicted to the lie. They're used to the lie, the devil. It's literally self-restriction. Because from the time you were just a little baby, brand new, popping out of mama, from that time forward, you were told what's important, how to act. What they didn't tell you, because they didn't know themselves, was that the whole system was a lie from top to bottom. Every aspect was a lie. You are now living in a time where that lie is obvious, is apparent. You can't deny it anymore. Although with all these swords here, you've been denying it. You've been trying to deny it. And it's been kind of easy because the lies were so common, so prevalent, so big, so constant that you just became numb. You shut off. Said, that's it. I don't care. Doesn't make any difference. Well, it does make a difference. You know it. You can feel it. So you have to unhook yourself from what you've believed, what you've been told, and think for yourself. These are just head games. You can change the rules. You can make a difference. You have to choose. This is not something that is obvious. It is something that starts from inside. The yin card, it's inside. You have to choose. Enough with the stinking thinking. Enough with the lies. Enough with the deceit. Enough with the game playing. No more head games. I'm not even going to let myself participate in those head games anymore. It's a big, big action, a big, big movement, but can really change your life. Figure out what's important to you on your own terms, and then decide that's what you're going to focus on. Be positive. Be inspired. That's why I do this. You have the power. Drop the addiction to the lies that they've been telling you and you've told yourself. Stop with the lying. And the only way you can do that is to make sure you know what's important to you, and then you can do the 11:11 thing. You can do it. That's the reading for today. We'll be back tomorrow with another Tao Manifesting Tarot reading. Hope you're with me. If not, between now and the next time we have a chance to get together, peace and blessings. And again, do something inspired today.